Welcome to the Bogart Effect, a wealthy wisdom podcast. Please see important disclosure information at the end of the presentation.
Think about it. The market's trying to predict the future.
Yep.
Right. So it's a stock's price is its future earnings discounted back to today. It's deciphering a lot of noise, right? And by the way, it's not just Washington. It could be geopolitical, it could be the Fed, it could be company specific, but it's processing a lot of noise. When we talk specifically about Washington, well, yeah, that's a pretty large variable, as every reason you just already identified. And so whenever we see an environment of full alignment, all Republican, all Democratic, what that tends to mean is we're going to see more broad-based change, which means more uncertainty, which means more volatility. When we came into this year basically saying this is going to be the year of volatility. Now, by the way, volatility doesn't mean down; it means dramatic amplitude, right? And amplitude is actually normal in a market environment, right? We're coming off of 2024 and 2023 where there wasn't a lot of amplitude, right? Like 2024, we actually only had a roughly 8% drawdown at worst point, which I hate to say it, that's not normal. Most years actually have more than 10 when we look at historical averages. So it wasn't a lot of volatility, but at the same time too, we saw which means less amplitude. And so now coming into this environment where we've seen a roughly 7.5%, 8% fluctuation, like that seems scary. And a lot of it is related to the noise of what's happening in Washington right now. Now, one thing I wanted to add, what role does the Fed play?
The previous presentation by Bogart Wealth was intended for general information purposes only. No portion of the presentation serves as the receipt of or as a substitute for personalized investment advice from Bogart Wealth or any other investment professional of your choosing. Different types of investments involve varying degrees of risk, and it should not be assumed that future performance of any specific investment or investment strategy or any other non-investment related or planning services, discussion, or content will be profitable, be suitable for your portfolio or individual situation, or prove successful. Neither Bogart Wealth's investment advisor registration status nor any amount of prior experience or success should be construed that a certain level of results or satisfaction will be achieved if Bogart Wealth is engaged or continues to be engaged to provide investment advisory services. Bogart Wealth is neither a law firm nor accounting firm, and no portion of its services shall be construed as legal or accounting advice. No portion of the podcast content should be construed by a client or prospective client as a guarantee that he or she will experience a certain level of results if Bogart Wealth is engaged or continues to be engaged to provide investment advisory services. Copies of Bogart Wealth's current written disclosure brochure and Form CRS discussing our advisory services and fees are available upon request or at www.bogartwealth.com.